Well, all right. I've been standing here for the whole time, getting hungrier and hungrier. So these are the carrots now as they are. It actually has grown up a lot. And if they're not ready by now, then I don't think they ever will be. So I'm going to make a stew or a casserole, whichever is the right word for it. And I need some carrots. So I'm going to pull some up. These are, what are they called? Runner beans, French beans, green beans, uh, haricot vert, something else as well. I can't even remember what the name of them was on the plant. But anyway, these are what they are yet, and maybe they don't really need the sticks, maybe a little bit, but I don't think they're quite ready yet. Well, I would know if they are. There'd be some beans on them ready for picking, and I don't see any. But there might be a few hidden under some leaves there, but they'll be another while yet. And these are the cabbages. And by the way, these are onions over here, so these aren't going well at all. These aren't going well. And I suppose it's because I would presume it needs a hotter climate. Maybe if I pick these at some point, there'll be something. Maybe there will be a little onion on it. And I picked out all these, but they're very resilient, and a few are coming back. Like those there. So they were supposed to be, green or red peppers, maybe yellow ones, and they don't bear any fruit, but they make a lot of vines. So I'd say that's indicative, symbolic of, representative of something. And these are the cabbages. Did I say this already? These are the cabbages. So obviously certain things have been having a bit of a bite at them. Well, like these things here for sure. And like these here, but they don't really look like cabbages to me. I thought cabbages, would be more of a massive Brussels sprout, or whatever you call them. Sprouts, Brussels sprouts. I don't think I ever even looked into why they're called Brussels sprouts. So many things like that I just figured I'd always have time to look into later. And you can bet if you looked into why they're Brussels sprouts, it would turn into, something about Napoleonic Wars and somebody cornering the market in tulips. So somebody else, that's in Holland or Netherlands, so somebody decided to say, well, I'm going to have Brussels sprouts then to compete against the tulips or something. And it was a big plot, from some secret cadre. I won't use the CAB word, so I'll use the CAD word, the cadre of people who were using them for some nefarious means. Anyway, all I came here to do was to record the momentous event. So yeah, I don't know if those cabbages will be any good, but record the momentous event of coming over to the carrots here. And, these are the kind, like, if you buy them organic, you kind of go, oh yeah, I'll buy them organic because it'll just look really fashionable when I'm carrying them home in my wicker basket on my bicycle. No, not that I have one of those. That's for girls. But I think there is something about like the aesthetics of it in the supermarket. People say, "Oh yeah, I'll buy those. They're organic because I can see the stalks." So, but anyway, maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I shouldn't be too cynical. I think maybe I'll pick these ones. Those ones thought they'd had it there, but I wasn't sure. Okay, no, I'll go for these. I'll go for both. Right, let's see. I'm gonna pull these up now, if I can get them to pull up. Oh my god, they're not ready. That actually looks bigger on screen. That's tiny. That's not even the size of a French fry. Oh my god, can I put this back in the ground and say sorry? No, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna pull up these and see. Okay, that's at least a little bigger one, but that looks like proper carrot, but it's not. Okay, so these aren't ready yet. Unless that's as much as I'm going to get. Oh, that's terrible. And you see how these are orange? The other one is not orange yet. It's sort of, well, mostly white. Although it looks kind of orangey on screen. Yeah, bad idea. These aren't ready yet. As soon as I pull them, I'll put them into my stew. But okay, no, but it does say to thin them. So I am curious. Let's go for one more. One more here. All right, so this one. I think this might be the biggest one. Oh yeah. Oh well. Okay, let's go with several of them. Oh, this is terrible. Right, well at least I'm thinning them like the packet says to do, and then maybe some of the rest will grow bigger. But okay, they actually look not too bad on screen, but these look like they need to go another month. So it seems like I'll have to starve myself another month and just wait patiently. Right, so well, I show off like my crop, my harvest. So if I have another one here. Okay. Tiny, tiny crop. Yeah. They actually look more impressive on screen, so be less impressed than you are. And then you'll have some idea about what it looks like in real life. It's another, well, it's not much of a lesson, but it's something to remember that the camera lies. The camera lies. That looks like a fantastic crop. Look at this orange harvest. I was nearly going to say golden harvest. But I tell you what, in real life, it's not impressive. I'm holding a bunch of French fries that have all this amazing foliage on top. So it's like all bark and no bite, all talk and no walk. And I'm sure there's a more rude version of that phrase. All talk, no action. Yeah, there's some phrase that I can't repeat on camera that's like that. But you get the idea. So that they're very shouty. Look what we are. I bet you don't know what's underneath this soil, but we're hiding. And they're not hiding much. But it's going to go into the stew anyway. It's carrot stew. I've managed to save up and get some water, and I'll put these carrots in, and hopefully that'll be enough nutrition, vitamin B12 or whatever is in them, beta carotene, and that'll sustain me then for another month until these are ready. Okay, that's the end of the silliness for now.